As a kid, I spent a lot of time alone. Morning motivation. As a kid, I spent a lot of time alone. Just me and my imagination. But you see, as I grew older and met more people, you see, I slowly started thinking with limitations. So just because they tried, failed, didn't excel, that don't mean that you shouldn't dream, settle for simple things, and grow old with the same story to tell. You see, as a man, you gotta work. Sometimes get down in the dirt. Have tough skin, opinions hurt, but most importantly, keep God first. And stop thinking in reverse. See, that's why the past is the past. See, that's why legs move forward, not backwards. See, everything's temporary, none lasts. But you can't be afraid to dream. Gotta think outside the box. Know your worth, never settle for what you believe. Realize what that meaning that is to never stop. You see, we are here for a reason. Everybody is the author of their own truth. But you see, what's more important is the lies and distortion that some being selling to the youth. So you could be who you want. Time, place, position. Just keep your eye on the journey and don't forget the mission. Pay attention to your vision. Even if it gets blurry, you'll get your credit in the end. Just keep in mind that this is your story. So never be afraid to dream. Just don't stop while the world is moving. Baby steps. Long as you're in where you were yesterday, ain't nobody losing. You improving. See, this is a movement. You the Malcolm and the Martin. And anytime you about to stop, just keep it in mind why you started. So never be afraid to dream. Around the corner is your breakthrough. Never be afraid to dream. Watch where God and self-confidence takes you. Never be afraid to dream. What's up, y'all? Thank you for tuning in. Rap Talk Motivation. Morning motivation from yours truly, Rap Talk. We getting at it early. We starting the week off right. Monday morning. You can't speak. You can't speak in your mind. That's the notion today. That's the notion this morning. You got to get it out. Whatever it is, you got to let it out. The things that's in your mind. Things that you think about. You got to let it out. You got to push that energy out. You got to speak on it. You can't speak from your mind. Everybody don't know what you're thinking. Everybody don't know your goals. Everybody don't know your intent. Now this whole subject can be just paralleled all over. I mean, from relationships to jobs to opportunities to business, whatever it is that you may have going on. You can't speak from your mind. Although, of course, that's where it all starts. Before you speak, it actually do be a thought. I mean, let's not skip that process. Let's not skip over that. We understand that. But the things that you keep balled up inside you, or the ideas that you have, or the business plan, The things you want to put in motion. It takes the energy of pushing it out. That's what make it come to be. Let me tell you, there's going to be a time in your life when you get fed up with your situation or when you want more. This is a never-ending thing. Even rich people, even people who are successful, you're still going to want more. And in your mind, you're still going to have ideas. Because the brain stay working even when you sleep. That's why you dream what you dream and you see what you see in your dream, because the brain never stops working. That's something that's forever. And keep on moving. So you can't escape that. You have to keep going. So when your mind think of these things, and when it stays on your mind, it stays on your mental. Don't give up on these things, or don't treat it like it's something that should be overlooked. Listen to me. Listen to me. Turn it down just a little bit. I just want a little something in the background. Just don't want to sound too dry with this motivation. Although I do want you to focus on the words. See, the things that you involve yourself in and surround yourself with, those are the things that are a part of your story. Those are the things that coincide and work with your dreams manifesting. Again, it starts in the brain, it starts in the mind. But just think okay, let's go with it like this. Let's say, for instance, you have these goals and ideas and things that you want to do. But let's say you don't speak on it. Let's say you don't speak on it, but you keep on moving and grooving it. Just say you're an entrepreneur and you always think about being an entrepreneur, but you don't speak on it. But when you go outside in your world, or you go be amongst people, let's just say, for instance, you be out with athletes, or you be out with people who maybe into drugs or whatever, but you out with the opposite type of people. Let's just say that. But you're an entrepreneur though. And in your mind, you're an entrepreneur. But you don't hang with entrepreneurs. You don't hang with people that's going in your direction. Like I said, you hanging out with athletes, or you hanging out with people with a mindset to work for others, or people that's in the streets. You got to recall and remember, it's the energy that you're pushing out. You're not telling people that you went to business or you want to start this cleaners or laundromat or whatever, this car wash. You're not telling people that. So it's not going to draw the energy that you need around you. The things that you need around you, it's not going to come. Because in your mind, you're thinking about something else. You're thinking about a whole nother entity in your mind. But the people you surround with is on a whole nother level. Those are the things that shouldn't coexist. And that's where it comes full circle to the statement of you can't speak in your mind. How am I supposed to know that you want to open the car wash? But every time you come around me, you're talking about women, or you're talking about some types of foolishness. You're talking about partying, whatever. That's why we have people that's considered resources. It's not using on one, but you have to capitalize off your resources. And I've been learning about that as time went on. Because it do takes confidence. It takes confidence to put people together and have resources. Because in my life, I know some successful people. I've known some successful people. And I think to myself, like, these people are around me. These people call me sometimes. These people talk to me. Like, we have general conversation. And these are successful people. But I have to let it be known what I do, whether it's from afar or close. But as time went on, I'll be thinking to myself, like, they really need to know my plan. They have to know your plan if it's something that they can possibly do. Because people can support you, or they can, have love for you and see what you're doing. But if you're moving in the energy of, okay, I got this, I don't need nobody, people will back off. It's an aura. It's an aura you can have. It's an aura you can have to keep people away. You can be so confident in what you do and who you are, to where people might feel like, okay, well, I get at them when I get at them, or they got it, or that's what they doing. Let me just let them do what they doing. But that reverts back to speaking in the mind. You can't speak in your mind because the same people that may be on the outside looking in that can resource and help you. But if you're not letting it be known what you actually need, that's all in your mind. Think about that. That's all in your mind. If you working on that car wash and you got some resources that you can pull, but you haven't hit them up to let them know that, okay, although I need this, I need that, I ain't gonna say nothing. They supposed to be helping me already. That's how some feel. They feel like, okay, well, they supposed to be helping me. They see what I'm doing over here. It don't work like that. Because in their mind, they don't know. You can't speak in your mind more than motivation. That's the point I'm getting across this morning. That everything in your mind, everybody don't know. The whole motive is just to push it out. That's what we're saying this morning. Push it out. Push them ideas out. Whatever you believe in. You gotta have effort also. Listen to me. Let me get this piece off. Effort. This was called effort. Put in that work. Ain't no way around it. You would wish it was a magic pill, But let's just say confidence I've not found it. They say Rome wasn't built in a day. Okay. But you was, so get on your grind, tell the world that it's time to make a way. This thing called effort attracts energy, real energy, and it shows authentic love. Ain't no reason to spend money or look for the cheat codes. On this road I reign supreme, but share my dream with the team. We gonna make some mistakes, but the outcome won't change a damn thing. Don't judge me for my mishaps. I'll keep going and accept it. Working hard, it's gonna meet you halfway. So keep going and always give effort. Effort. Always give effort. That's that poem of peace. That's what we on, y'all. Giving that effort, showing that motion. These things attract results. Repetition, doing it every day, learning it, perfecting it, perfecting your craft. Whatever you into, do it every day. Even on the days when you don't feel like doing it. It may sound cliche, but these things work. These things produce results. These things turn you on to different ways of learning. It ain't no perfecting it in the beginning. Every athlete that you see that went professional, they started off in the smallest league. Every rapper that you see that made it to the big stage, they started off at the smallest stage. It's levels. And the moment you give up, you don't know what the next level could have been. When you do those things, when you say no more. But it all comes down to the thought process in the beginning. That's why it was a play on words that you can't speak in your mind. We live in a world, that's what most do anyway. We give other people the benefit of the doubt. We speak for other people in our own minds. It's crazy, that's how it actually goes. We analyze people, we look at them before the words even come out. What do you judge a person on? Especially when you come across a stranger. What's the first thing you judge them on? Looking at their outfit, looking at their hygiene, even though hygiene is a sense at times, but you still looking at the cleanliness of a person, or you dissecting the energy as far as face well trimmed or whatever, or hairdo or whatever, clear skin, whatever. You analyze the way you analyze. But those things are in your mind. It's actually possible to have this a mental conversation without speaking. Although you have to be intelligent to do it and be in tune. But it's very much possible to do it in your mind. Everything is not verbal. But when it comes to success and pushing out the energy that you want to receive, you have to speak on it. That's when I be knowing that I'm on to something at times when the name change happened, when people started seeing me. For those that do know or don't know, I am a poet by the name of Rap Talk, as you see on the screen. But of course, I got a government name. But as time went on, and as I done more shows and performed more and push out more content and share my vision and my goals and walk amongst my path, those same people that used to call me by my government name, as time went on, they started calling me by my performance name. Why? Because I put it in the universe. I move as the person that I want to be, and that's what you have to do. You have to move as a person that you want to be, of course, who you are. But if my poetry name is Rap Talk and I'm getting known amongst the masses as Rap Talk, that's when people started calling me Rap Talk. Rap Talk, what up? Like I say, the people that know my government name, they reverse over to Rap Talk. It's respect because they see that you living in your purpose. Although they know you personally, but they see the uphill. That's actually an acknowledgement, a positive acknowledgement when you get something like that. Eyes are always watching. Always. And every level you hit, it's going to be a new obstacle every time for you to endure. For every new level, it's going to be a new devil. It's going to be a new situation to knock you off your square and take you back, maybe even 2 steps, but to take you back. Listen to me. When positivity is in the making, here comes the distractions, fakes, snakes, diluted convos with offbeat interactions. You see, one can feel it. That's why I shut it down to conceal it. Don't try to drown me in your pain. I got problems of my own and I'm just being a realist. See, I meditate a lot, shut down my system and absorb. Look at myself from the outside in, but still concentrate on one accord. Talk to me, Lord. Why they think words can hold back my progressions? When I use words to channel times, flow through minds, and protect my imperfections. You see, a sin is a sin. A crime is a crime. A dream is a dream, and these devil in disguises ain't stopping mine. She is showtime, and I'm passing out popcorn and telling they asses to have a seat. You see, a positive attitude and hard work is just something that they can't defeat. You see, some scared of confidence, want to keep us closed inside a box. Let me say that again. Listen to me. You see, some scared of confidence, want to keep us closed inside a box. Limit us to liquor stores and churches. When can we see the real God inside and break these slavery locks? This is not only a test. It's going to happen because you special. In life, it's step by step, right? So just remember that. New level, new devil. Rap talk motivation. That's that poem of peace, morning motivation. Can't speak it in your mind. I know you have those ideas and things that's steady playing and dancing in your head, and you see it and you dreaming it. Mentally, you walking in it. You have to push it out. You have to let the world see whatever that goal is or thing it is that you have inside you. It have to be released. It have to be released to the world to reach the masses. The energy that you put out is the energy that can come back to you. If you're showing the world that you want more, the universe is going to give you more. It's an attraction, that's for real. If you're moving in drama, drama comes to you. If you're moving in friction, it's going to come back to you. If you're moving in fakeness, it's going to come back to you. The games and things that people play in business, in relationships, in judgment, in all that, it attracts the same thing back. Think about it. If you moving in a positive nature and you telling people how you help people, other people that help people is going to be attracted to seeing that you help people. So what you think is going to happen when it comes time to help people? You're going to be the one called upon, or you're going to be the one that could possibly be thought about. This is an energy attraction. All of this. That's like right now, if your car break down or something, you got that one person in your mind that you would think of to call or whatever. There's somebody out there that put out in the universe that they are, or that they're a hands-on person, that they mechanical, or that they know about cars or whatever. They can have a regular. They probably don't even work on cars, but you know the type of person that's inclined to do those type of things. You got that person in your mind right now who does those type of things. Like I said, if your car broke down, it's that certain person that you're going to call because you know that they're inclined, and they put out in the universe that those are the types of things that they know about or into. Or even for the drama, you know who the one in the family or whatnot to call for the drama, to get the scoop, or to know the latest nonsense or gossip or whatever. You know that person in the family or in the crew or at the job. You know the person who know the scoop. You the one I keep talking about the scoop. That's so old school. But you know the person that know the nonsense, because that energy been pushed out amongst that person. That's what they into. That's what they do. We gonna start this week off right, y'all. We gonna get to it. Rap talk, morning motivation. Thanks for listening. The world is amongst you. The world is ahead of you. I suggest you get yours. Rap talk.